All right, Regina, our next question comes from a Norfolk State University student, and this is about evictions and COVID-19.
Good evening. My name is Zakia Anderson, and I am a current graduate student in the Norfolk State University Masters in Urban Affairs program. My question to the candidates is, according to a recent August 2020 report by the Aspen Institute, 30 to 40 million Americans are at risk of eviction due to the current COVID-19 crisis. Prior to the crisis, 47.5% of these Americans were already rent burdened. What measures will you take to create more sustainable and livable job opportunities for these communities that are predominantly Black and Latinx? After the protections, the moratoria, and the emergency funding is gone, these households will still be living in extreme poverty. What is your plan to help these Americans? Thank you.
Senator Warner, you'll have 60 seconds here to respond to Ms. Anderson's question about evictions.
Well, thank you, Ms. Anderson. And I would point out that the plan that my opponent supported on the COVID relief, quite small, would have had no protection for renters, would have done nothing additional for Black businesses, would have done nothing additional for state and local governments. I think it would be crazy to lay off cops and firefighters and teachers in the middle of a COVID crisis. Thank goodness the administration has got a more aggressive plan, and I do hope we'll get there in terms of an actual deal. Specifically, I think it was appropriate during the midst of COVID to have a moratorium on evictions. That's good sense. But simply pushing off that at the point when you then remove that moratorium and then have people having 6 months, 7 months of back rent due all at once, that's not fair or right. That's why I've supported legislation that would put up to $120 billion of additional assistance for renters and landlords, because oftentimes the landlords, they're not all big corporate entities. Sometimes that's just renting out that basement apartment to get by. Those are the kind of things that need to be in the next COVID relief package. None of this would have been included in the proposals that Mr. Gade supported.
Thank you, Senator Warner. Dr. Gade, 60 seconds for the same question.
Well, I'm just a middle-class guy. But I do own a rental house, actually, and one of the things that has bothered me throughout this COVID pandemic is my renter going to be able, one little renter, is my renter going to be able to continue to pay the bill on that, because that's what I rely to pay the mortgage on that house. So I'm concerned with that problem. I recognize Ms. Anderson's concern, and she's right. But what would have definitely helped, those 47 million at-risk rent-burdened families is a Paycheck Protection Plan extension. What would have definitely helped those families is ongoing unemployment relief, even at the $300 level. Maybe in Washington it's okay to demand a whole loaf and then give your constituents nothing, but in this case, even the $300 extension would have been better than nothing, and that would have helped those rent-burdened families through this hard time. And yet Mark Warner voted no. And my question to him is, why?
Senator Warner, would you like to respond? 30 seconds.
The proposal that Mr. Gade's talking about didn't even get all the Republican support. The Trump administration has suggested 3 times more than this $500 billion proposal. It would have done nothing for the teacher or firefighter, because there would not have been any state and local government assistance. It would have done nothing for Ms. Anderson, whether you're a renter or, Mr. Gade, if you're the guy that owns the apartment. I think we can and must do more. I've never seen a time, I've been in business much longer than I've been in politics, I've never seen a time when there's been more disconnect between the stock market and the economy that Americans are living in. They're hurting, they need that additional help, and I believe, working with Secretary Mnuchin and the House, we're going to get that done.
Thank you.